A very good afternoon. I'm Shah and this is your lunchtime news bulletin here on MTV Sports. Taking a look at your headlines, the 5-year National Health Plan commences tomorrow. Senior Minister Ratnasiri Wickramanayake says that the people's trust on the judiciary is deteriorating. The US Secretary of State Hillary Clinton hospitalized. Now for those stories in detail, the Ministry of Health has decided to commence the 5-year National Health Plan from tomorrow. The Ministry of Health said that the plan was formulated to cover 24 units of the health sector. The National Health Care Plan consists of objectives for each unit in the health sector and funds that have been allocated to achieve the objectives. Now the ministry said that the plans have been drawn up to control non-communicable diseases such as heart diseases, diabetes, cancers, strokes and high blood pressure. The plan also includes a set of new rules to minimize the use of cigarettes. Senior Minister of Good Governance and Infrastructure Facilities Ratnasiri Wickramanayake says that the people's trust on the judiciary is deteriorating. Now the minister made this comment at an event held in Millava, Horana.
The people see a clash between the executive, legislature and the judiciary. Hence the trust placed by the people on the judiciary is deteriorating. When the judiciary cannot implement decisions, the people become frustrated with the system. There is no point saying we are right. Whether it's an institute or an individual, everyone should work together.
In other local news, Rattota and Punchi Rattota areas have been identified as areas that are prone to cave-ins.
This is a house located in the Siamla Boka Gramaseva division in Rattota. Cracks appeared in this house during a short period of 10 days. Residents of the house say that they had left to a relative's house due to the heavy showers experienced over the past few days. The neighbors had informed them about the cracks that had appeared in the house. We left to a relative's house because it started flooding 10 days ago. Over the past 2 days, our neighbors called us over the phone to inform us about the cracks that have appeared in the house. When we came home and opened the door, we saw the crack that had appeared. The crack widens day by day. The residents decided to abandon their home due to the cracks. News was reported about the cave-ins that occurred in Rattota and Punchi Rattota areas 2 years ago. However, people continue to reside in these areas.
The Ministry of Education says that accepting of applications for the post of principal for 102 national schools will conclude today. Secretary to the Ministry of Education Gothabya Jayaratna said that applications were called from officials who were serving as education administrators and principals. Jayaratna added that the call for applications, which was delayed, will be concluded in a very short period of time under the direction of the Minister of Education. He went on to say that this program was initiated with the objective of strengthening the administration and increasing the quality of national schools. In other local news, of course, 2012 voting register has been formulated. Additional Elections Commissioner RML Ratnaik confirmed that Election Commissioner Mahinda Deshapriya had certified the register. Now, Ratnaik said that the 2012 voting register will be on display at all district secretariats from tomorrow.
The
voting register was formulated today. The general public can view the voting register at election officers in all districts. Once copies of the register are made, the register will be on display over the next few days to the Grama Nilgiri officers, divisional secretariats and local government institutions. We have formulated the voting register before 5 months. The register is usually formulated in May. The Ceylon Teachers Association claims that the payment made to teachers for the marking of answer scripts is insufficient. Its General Secretary Mahinda Jayasinghe said that the payment made for marking answer scripts is insufficient to cover the daily expenses.
It is common knowledge that bus fares, the price of fuel and the cost of living has increased significantly. Therefore, this minimal amount we receive is insufficient to fulfill our daily needs. We ask relevant officials to give us an increment, since we provide a service by marking the answer scripts of the ordinary level and advanced level examinations. A reasonable payment should be provided to carry out this service.
Well, now a high-ranking officer of the Ministry of Higher Education says that the ministry has not been notified of such a problem. However, he added that all teachers who were appointed to mark answer scripts for the GCE ordinary level examination have reported for duty. Moving on to more local news, a demonstration was held in the Kusumgama area in Kanduruwela yesterday. The protesters charged that their homes were submerged due to illegal constructions in the vicinity.
Residents from the Kusumgama, Sudunelumgama, Nelumvilla and Suwasetagama villages participated in the demonstration. The protesters point out that they have been affected by floods for nearly 2 years. They charge that they are plagued by floods due to the illegal construction and the filling up of low-lying areas. When we were children, we had to go to Gallala to witness floods. But now we don't have to go to Gallala because the flood waters reach our houses. The only 2 houses which were saved have now been destroyed. People will lose their homes and the children's education will also be destroyed. We request the responsible authorities to stop these constructions. News First made an inquiry from the chairman of the Taman Kadua Provincial Council in this regard. He said that he will visit the area to look into the matter.
Well, moving overseas, Sri Lanka saw its 1 million tourist arrival to the country yesterday. Now, according to Sri Lanka Tourism, this is the first time that 1 million tourists have arrived in the island within a year. A 36-year-old Jian Yin, a Chinese national, became the 1 million tourist to arrive in Sri Lanka. Now, Yin, who arrived on the Sri Lankan Airlines UL889 flight from China, was presented a tour package upon her arrival to Sri Lanka. 800,000 tourist arrivals to the island were recorded last year, while the expected tourist arrival for next year is 1.3 million. Starting off with cricket news, Sri Lankan fast bowler Suranga Lakmal, who was named in the Sri Lanka squad for the 3rd test against Australia, has not received his visa as yet. Meanwhile, chairman of the National Selection Committee, Ashanta Dimel, said that injured Prasanna Jayawardena is still in Australia.
Kumar Sangakkara sustained an injury during the 2nd test against Australia. Chanaka Velagadara also picked up an injury while bowling. However, Lahiru Thirimana and Suranga Lakmal, who were named as their replacements, were not included in the list of additional players that was announced previously. Media manager of Sri Lanka Cricket, Rajitha Fernando, said that therefore it was difficult in obtaining visas for the 2 replacement cricketers. Speaking to Sports First, he said that Suranga Lakmal should receive his visa by 5 p.m. today. Chairman of the National Selection Committee, Ashanta Dimel, said that Kumar Sangakkara and Prasanna Jayawardena will be returning to Sri Lanka. He added that although Prasanna Jayawardena's availability for the upcoming matches will be determined based on medical reports, the final decision will be in the hands of Jayawardena.
And that brings it into lunchtime news here on MTV Sports. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Shahan Jirang Party. Goodbye.